when you choose to serve God, do you give it your all? Or are you something like this? Let me be honest with you. When I first started serving, I told you about that vision. I want to serve, I want to serve, I want to do whatever God leads me to do. So I volunteered for Next Gen Church. In our first day to actually serve, I think it was a 9 o'clock service, he said, Edric, let's be here at 7:30. And I was a corporate guy. I was juggling my time, a new baby on the way. I was very serious about my job. But I figured, hey, this is a ministry. You kind of just volunteer and give what you can, and God will take care of it. That was my thinking. So I got there about 7:45 instead of 7:30. And I figured there's still a lot of time because the service is still until 9. And I go there, and Mark McDowell is getting the things ready, the room ready, getting his gear. And I'm there, I'm like, hey Mark, good morning, I'm here. And he looks at me like this, I kid you not. He goes, Edric, that's strike one. I was like, whoa. It's like, Mark, hey, I'm just volunteering here. I'm just helping out. It's still early. It's like, no, Edric, remember, the work for God is one of the highest works we will ever get involved in. Don't take this thing lightly. I said, whoa, this is intense. At first, I was like, yo, I'm a corporate guy. Nobody talks to me like this. Strike one, maybe I'm out. Maybe I don't want to do this anymore, to be honest. But I said, it's okay. I want to learn. Let me show up. So we have another gathering. And in this gathering, he told me to do something like, can you please get this gear ready and make sure we're all set? And I try to do my best, get the gear ready, but I missed something. And as we were about to start, he's like, hey, where's that thing? And I go, oh, actually, I didn't get it, but I didn't think it would be a big deal. And you know what he said to me? After smiling at me, he goes, Edric, that's strike two. It's like, wow, this guy's intense. And he said, Edric, again, the work we do for God is one of the greatest works we can do. Do not take this work lightly. I have to tell you this, Edric. 3 strikes and you're out. I was like, oh my goodness, this guy's intense. But you know what happened? God changed my heart. And from that moment onwards, I realized, you know what? That's what devotion looks like. I give everything I've got. I do not take the work of God lightly because it is the greatest work in all of the world. So since that point, I was never late, I think. And I made sure everything was ready. Why? Because I realized, you know what? Mark is right. I had to learn it the hard way. How many of us here are serving and we're actually giving ourselves excuses like, oh, I'm not really feeling so good right now, or it's just ministry anyway. Be real with me, right? Some of you are like, kasi hirap eh. Layo niyan, may ginagawa pa ako. Maybe that's you, just like me. God is reminding us, ensure devotion. That's what they're doing here. They're saying we got to devote ourselves, and we can't do many things. So we're going to focus so we can give everything we've got to the Word and prayer. Are you following?